Here at Auckland, we're ready. Racing. Brown-eyed boy a bit slow today. Sacred Can You, brown-eyed boy. Then we get back then out of Dr. Robbie. Sits pretty, followed round there by Asta, trying to kick along the inside of runners is Skylar White. Further back in transit there is Big Time Muller. Dropping out the back door there is a Cool Time, and a long way back there too with that is Skylar White. But up they come, and he's found the lead now, brown-eyed boy. Get away to score Dr. Robbie. Then we go the way here now of Sacred Can You, Jets and Storm. Further back would have been Asta, Skylar White. And towards the tail of the field there, Cool Time was back there. And there was another one back in that pack also, and it was that was an Asta back in the pack. Anyway, let's have a look as they swing for home here. The red gets the lead, and look, one of the better bets of the day, didn't he? He's gone well. It's Easy Quinella the first to beat the three, and then the Sacred Can You was the fourth one, and the third one, and then the 8 Jets and Storm. About there. And racing. Oscartron gets away right here now with Scott No Show and out wide of the track. There we go to Scott No Limbs in behind runners. There is Spotted Fly. They're followed back there by Watch That Gypsy. Further back Simply Yeti, and dropping to the tail of the field there is Zoe's Funk, and last of all Jackie Attack. Off the top they come, and Oscar's in front. Oscartron will kick away. Spotted Fly is second. Third Watch That Gypsy. Fourth we'll go the way of Simply Yeti's got home all right to beat Scott No Limbs. Followed back there by Zoe's Funk. Taylor's. There was Jackie Attack and Scott No Show. Oh, the press was right with Oscartron has done the job. 246 here, and an 18 and 50, so a good run. Where we're spotted here as well. Set, ready, racing. Up with the lid went plenty of time. Zipping Sasha shows up there with April's My Mum Does drive to the lead. Zipping Sasha in behind. Back there now we go to Power Pearl. Whipping round the outside there is Percentage Girl. They're followed a length or two. Back there now by Matalino Twist. Rama Reason. And towards the tail of the field there now. That one back there. Plenty of time. Off the top they come. And doing it A-OK today. And driving away in front as they come off the top is Zipping Sasha. Finds the lead and away well and truly. Down the outside comes Percentage Girl. Will run second. Third across April's My Mum Montana. Then we get back to Rama Reason, followed back there by Opawa Pearl, Matalino Twist, and last, Plenty of Time. Yeah, well, she stuck the head down and went today. Now, that's for sure. There, the 2, the 8, the 3, as they've gone to the wire here, and a 30 and 60. The time 283 and the 6. There. And I thought off down the back, April's My Mum was going to give plenty of cheap, but this thing's got away. 7 3/4 by 1, and that's a 30 and 60. Off. Getting away the inside there was Feel the Force. Out wide of the track we go to Bit Ruby. Hopping onto their backs today is Need Matching, and really starts to spurt. For the back there has Got Time. They're followed a length or two back there by That Ice Cold Drunken Lady. Towards the tail of the field there's Got Some Ticker, and last of all Scott No Value on the corner, and fighting the lead here now is Need Magic. Will get away. Need Magic. Then we go the way here of Bit Ruby. Out very wide the track there would have been Drunken Lady, and a photo there with Scott Some Ticker. Back there too was That Ice Cold. They followed further back still on crossing Scott No Value. And back there would have been, was that Feel the Force, back towards the tail of the field. But you'll find the 7 will get home over the 2. And who else do we have there? Drunken Lady. That finished right down the track. Like a Drunken Lady. Look at that get out wide. Hope they all catch it. We're off. Getting away nicely there was your fave Thrilling Wiggle, and behind runners there now is Lure Me and up wide of the track. Scott No Odds pushing up between runners there is Platypus. They're followed a length or two back by Deceptive Lad. Further back in Transit, Tulip Muncher doing nothing, and last of all Lure Me in on the corner. Fave Thrilling Wiggle doing it A-OK. The inside there is Platypus. Thrilling Wiggle will get home. Then we go the way here now of Opawa Binge. Platypus was still there. A further back jump on it. Deceptive Lad was back there. Now followed further back here still by Scott No Odds, Tulip Muncher, and Lure Me in. Red Rug today for the faves today. You've got to be happy with your pocket after 5 down. And this is jumped and run. 1, 6, 7 and the 8. 1, 6, 7 and 8 to 18 and 83. Running 14 and 22. Set. Off for French curves away, all right, slow Woburn Abbey, early speed out by the track. There we go to Hannibal Lecter, puts 1 or 2 on them, kicking round the outside there. Now is Scott the Looks, followed down on the inside by French curves. Our Swift Buddy, a length or 2 back there is It's a Dream. They're followed further back there now by Woburn Abbey, and they come up and right down the outside. Scott the Looks will get home here. Scott the Looks. So then we go to now, we've got Woburn Abbey, Hannibal Lecter, Our Swift Buddy, followed back there now by It's a Dream, French curves, and a Queen Star. And there's one that's come to grief up the top there, Kabale. There. And just been picked up there by the track assistant. And I think it's more fright than anything else. There. Let's hope so. To Scott the Looks gets home here, number 5. Set, ready. And racing, Who Rocks gets away, A-OK, early speed here, Lochinvar Main out wider, there we go to B. Lecter tries to cross, just gets a check from Lochinvar Main, followed the inside here by Illicit Twist, Rail Podium Bonus, the outside there is Cookie Monster, Contemporaneous back there also with Who Rocks a favourite, plenty to do, as they hit the back straight, and doing it A-OK in front, and driving along nicely, there is Lochinvar Main, B. Lecter trying to kick into the race, Illicit Twist as they swing for home, still in front there, though is Lochinvar Main will hold second across. We go the way here of Illicit Twist. B. Lecter was still there. Podium Bonus was kicking away there. They followed back there Who Rocks when it was all over, and towards the tail Cookie Monster, Contemporaneous, and Shadow Nerf never saw you. You're at the tail. Number 9, Lochinvar Main off the ballot to 4D Schofield. Will beat to the inside runner in Illicit Twist, Podium Bonus, and the other one there was B. Lecter kicking away. I think the 2 will grab it, will it? Towards the boxes for the 8th time today, set and ready. Racing Red Rascal all right and goes straight to the lead. Up there too is just about ready out wide of the track there. Manana Groper Maligned is followed further back here now. That one there is Botany Holly. Teeper Eater Avalon just bounced off 1 or 2, making a pour towards the tail, and last of all High Caliber. They come for home out wide, just about ready, starts to strike, but no, Red Rascal will get you home. Red Rascal just about ready. Then we go the way here of Manana Groper Maligned, Botany Holly, followed further back here by Making a Pour, Teeper Eater Avalon, and High Caliber will be last. 18 and 66 used the red to advantage and has done the job. The 1 over the 3. Running was 13 and 97. 135, and that 4th one home was the 4. There as they swing for home. The 3 was going to line it up and had a bit of a look, but no, wasn't to be. A Red Rascal, she's found a little bit more, got there by a length and 2.5 lengths, 469 that first split, and the running of 13 and 97. cleared off for the boxes. And we race. Winterfell, nice slow. Zipping Express. Winterfell goes straight to the lead. Zipping Express pops onto its back as they go into the first bend out wide. Just propped a little. Zipping Sonia. Then we get back then out to what that does. That's pretty handy. Further back in transit, Ruby Murray. Down on the inside of runners there is Cool Marlow. Favourite, plenty to do. Zipping Express looks completely lost. Then we get back then out to Boris Gump, and last of all there, Trident. On the bunny though as it swings is Little Winterfell, and he'll go away to score nice as we swing for home. Getting into the race late is what that does. Winterfell, what that does. Zipping Express will improve. Then we get back to Zipping Sonia, followed back to now by Ruby Murray. Cool Marlow. Further back still was Boris Gump, and last would beat Trident. 31 and something they'll run here. Splits go up 474. 15 and 93, running 15 and 19, 31 and 12. The winner's time, the 1, the 8 and the 2, and the fourth one to greet was the 3. From here. Off, and a pretty good line. Down on the inside, Made Time shows up out wide of the track. There we go to Miss Universe. It's a pack up high with the play also, and a further back in transit. There would have been that runner along the fence was a Tongaria. They followed further back there now. We go to Miss Universe, very chilly on the corner and kicking away up high. Up high will get you home here. Then we go to Somebody Tiffy and Made Time, followed back there now by a Tongaria. That's been followed home by Calamity Free. Further back, California King. Taylors there were very chilly, and Miss Universe. Gee, it was a pack going into the first bend. Something had to happen. And I think it might have. Look at them, all charging up there. And into the bend they go, and a little bit of trouble. The 5s come back, caused a problem for 1 or 2. In the meantime, the 3 slips along the inside. And that's ended up running third. The 7 stretched away here, up high for Pete Lowen. There you go on your Pete, that'd be good money. In set, and we're off. Getting away nicely here would have been Rockin' Fancy, and out wide of the track there, Little Rascal does cross the inside. There we go to Von Trapp. That's followed a length back there by Brittany Star. J-Lo tries to work into the race. A little gap in the field. There is Rockin' Fancy, and towards the tail of the field there is Looks All Good, hashtag Josh, but up they come, and all the way Little Rascal will get you home here. Out wider there was Von Trapp, got home well. Further back there we had Stylish Fancy. Followed further back in transit here now by Rockin' Fancy, Brittany Star. J-Lo, hashtag Josh was back towards the tail of the field here on crossing. And Looks All Good was back there as well. 18 and 56. A little girl, 22 and a bit kilos. Will do the job here. 7, 1, 2 and the 3 here. Good luck here, ready, set, and just about ready. We're off. Chockamy Wallet, nice out wide the track. There we go to Teeparita Amber finds the lead here now from Cosmic Wire. Chockamy Wallet, the outside there is Trinity Flight, Lord Deer, a little gap in the field. Back there is a Botany Bev, Sonic Attack, and Carolina Moon. They swing for home, and getting away in front, Teeparita Amber, Lord Deer trying hard. Teeparita Amber, Lord Deer, Chockamy Wallet, Good Day O'Regan. Then we get back then out to Trinity Flight, Sonic Flight. That's been followed out to wider here by Botany Bev, Cosmic Mara, Carolina Moon. Sonic Attack, Sonic Flight in that cool home, but the 8 will get you home. Teeparita Amber to beat the 7 and the 1 and the 6. 18 and 80 was the winner's time, and that run in 14:07. And Teeparita Amber about $7.80 and $2.70.